kept the confines of this place for so long. My eyes cannot shed tears any longer because my fluids are so low. I am frail, skinny, white as a sheet, with my eyes weary and my body bearing marks. My mother says it's for my own benefit, that I'm better off inside, that my life is here on the farm. I've been here for as long as I can remember, since I was a young boy. I've never been outside the farmland. I've never seen anything but what my parents showed me, taught me. It's all I know. I want to see the big city. I want to see the lights, the buildings, the hustle and bustle, the daily grind as people go about their day. I want to walk among them, to laugh with them. Father used to show me pictures when he went there of these colossal structures, these brilliant innovations, bridges built from steel, tall, twisting buildings with rows and rows of glass. Monuments, museums, memorials. Mother always told him it'd encourage me. My chains are painful. The times I've broken out made Mother angry, and so she made newer, stronger ones. She says if I'm fed too much, I'm too strong, too willful. And so I'm kept here in the barn with hay as my pillow and the pigs as my friends. I would very much like a companion. I'm a young man. Father told me of his youth, of meeting people and forming bonds in the city, and Mother scolded him. Mother didn't like him talking to me all that much. Mother wanted to raise me properly and well. At least that's what she said. My mother never talks about anything to me other than about my knowledge. I don't know much about why, but all I am told is that I can't tell anyone what we talk about sometimes, that it's dangerous, that I'll be taken away forever, that they won't believe me. I believe Mother, but I want to see the people. I need them. I need to see them. I need those colossal structures. The farm isn't enough. The fight was what caused me to really start thinking. My chains weren't as short when it happened, so I was able to see out of one of the gaps in the barn roof. Mother was shouting, and so was Father. Her face was different than when she shouted at me, though. It had contorted into a terrible grimace, with a sickly, sallow cast to her skin. Her features seemed twisted, sharp, and wrong. I remember how much I trembled, becoming petrified with fear, hiding away as best I could for what seemed hours. I knew this wasn't normal. The things I was told were one thing, but Father never looked like this, and the people in the photos didn't either. I wasn't able to hear much, but from what I caught, someone or something wasn't ready yet. Soon after, Mother talked to me. She told me in the same tranquil tone she always used that Father was going away for a while, that his job needed him elsewhere. I couldn't believe her, but I was too weak to argue. She has been feeding me less and less as time goes on. I must try soon or I'll never be able to. As darkness falls, I hear footsteps approaching the barn. My mother appears, smiling her sweet smile, red hair framing her friendly face, with a jug of water in her hand. She's also clutching a candle, the flame illuminating her smile. I shudder, thinking of what that face had become. She asks me what's wrong, that I look like I've seen a ghost. I ignore her, standing up as best I can on my frail legs, trembling softly as the chains around my legs rattle. I feel like a baby animal walking for the first time. She comes closer, eyes full of puzzlement. She asks again, this time with an air of suspicion. It's now or never. My hand grabs for the candle, and with all my might I wrench it free. It tumbles down, and the hungry flame finds the dry hay. My mother grows enraged at my act of defiance, her voice rising to a sharp, cutting pitch. She comes at me, her hands striking out in a blur of motion. Words, harsh and guttural, spill from her. I grunt and back away, the assault not unfamiliar but chilling as ever. The blows continue to fall, and her rage seems to fill the space. I fall to the floor, my words dissolving into pleas for her to stop. I can no longer keep my eyes shut. And then I see it. The first brilliant tongues of fire crackling as they feast on the hay. It's spreading now, a terrible, beautiful dance of orange and yellow reaching up for the ancient wood. The beating suddenly stops. My mother's head snaps to where I'm looking. A new, colder fury tightens her features as I watch, and an icy chill washes over me. I see her face begin to shift, to distort, back into that same sickly, wretched image I'd seen before. The warm eyes gone, replaced by a dark, hollow gaze that fixes on me. I am paralyzed, the same trembling beginning. I cannot move. I cannot think. She lunges forward, and my senses return as I see the terrible shape of her rushing to close the distance, a silent promise of oblivion in her movement. I choose to dive, using the momentum to throw her off balance. She grabs me with inhuman force, wrenching me to the side, and I hear a definitive snap as my chains are ripped from the wall. We crash through the barn in a shower of old wood and dust, both reeling from the impact. I make it to my feet first, a mad rush of adrenaline fueling me. I'm going to make it. I begin to limp away, turning to face the now smoking barn, fully ablaze. She gets to her feet, a dark cut now visible on her temple. I then realize that I too am hurt. New wounds bloom on my body, and a white-hot pain in my leg tells me it's broken. She lets out an ear-splitting shriek that scrapes at the air and starts to advance. It's over. There's no way I can outrun her. I close my eyes, waiting for the end. But all I hear is a low, groaning rumble from above. My eyes open again. A great flaming beam tears itself loose from the roof, tumbling down to strike my mother as she moves. The sound that tears from her is not human. A guttural, shuddering roar swallowed by the fire's own voice. I watch, grimacing, as the figure I called my mother is engulfed, its form writhing within the heart of the inferno before being consumed. I turn and begin to walk away towards the main house, the awful sounds fading into the roar of the flames. The last thing I hear as I leave the farm with some food and water is a distant, fading cry that might have been my name. It's the dawn of a new day for me, and I intend to tell everyone what I know.